worth. I made a fake.
Hey guys, I wanted to make a little disclaimer before I put this video out. We do talk about some negative fan opinions in this episode, and I just want you to know I appreciate all of your opinions. We can definitely have different opinions and get along, but these shows haven't even came out yet. And let's be positive. Let's support this brand. Let's build it up. We're going to talk about a bunch of things today, but at the end of the day, this is a Power Rangers appreciation post. You guys know I support you fans. We are nothing without you guys. And let's get into this video. 2023 is going to be an amazing year for Power Rangers. Yesterday, we had so many awesome reveals. Great job to the Hasbro team yesterday putting together that amazing live stream. I absolutely loved it. But today I wanted to make a Power Rangers appreciation post and preach and talk to the fans and tell you guys that it is okay with what Hasbro is doing. They're changing things up and we don't have to be so negative, man. Just looking through some of my comments on my videos, some comments on some of my friends' videos, and then on the actual live stream itself, fans were freaking out and complaining because they didn't get exactly what they wanted when it came to the toys. But hey, yesterday was more about the content for once, and the toys were almost secondary, and they still gave us a lot of really cool things. They gave us a JDF Dino Thunder and a Mesogog, bro. That in itself was pretty badass. And like I said yesterday, that Zap Astro Mega Ship, oh my god, that thing stole the show. I absolutely loved that. And then we've got a bunch of great news yesterday when it comes to Cosmic Fury, figuring out that Amelia is going to be the red female Red Ranger. Like, that's awesome, man. And the first of her kind. Now, yesterday I talked about this and I reiterated that she is the first female full-time Ranger. Now, if you look back in the past, you had Charlie with SPD in a few episodes. She was like the leader of the A Squad, but we didn't really get to see her and that team the whole season. She went evil, so is she even really a Power Ranger at that point? And then you had Lauren that was in the show for what, 13 episodes? And she took over for Jaden, but Jaden was still the leader. This is the first time that we actually have a female Red Ranger for the whole show. It's really cool. And I believe that there's something going on with Zato's character, the Zenith Ranger. I'm really excited to see what they do with that. Is he going to be just around for these 10 episodes and then he goes back to being a ghost? Very interesting. They gave us so many cool things yesterday. I didn't even get to talk about the Once and Always trailer. That was badass. They gave us some awesome news about that. It's coming out in April. Cosmic Fury's coming out in the fall. And somehow, when you go look into the live stream comments, the fans are all complaining, saying, where's the helmets? Where's the morphers? Where's the Beetleborgs? One guy said. I was dying laughing. You know, the fans, we expect too much sometimes, especially with the live stream like this. I thought they did the best job they ever had with this live stream. They gave the fans so many cool things. All of the hosts and presenters on these live streams have been doing this for a minute, and you can tell that they're getting their confidence and they know how this goes now. This isn't their first rodeo anymore, and they're really enjoying themselves and more comfortable in front of the camera. I like seeing the creators and developers of these products up on the live talking about them. You can hear the passion in their voices, see it in their eyes. They're excited. These are their babies. These are the things that they work on and spend their whole day working on. And they are happy to show the whole world about these. And instead, we got fans kind of complaining and ripping them a new one because they're paid to do a job, and I think they're doing a very good job, man. You got to remember, this is a business. They are paid to do a job, and then they have to make money off of that job. And of course, Mighty Morphin is always going to sell. You know, looking into some of these comments, someone said, if Austin St. John isn't in this, I'm out. Like, why? Austin St. John, even though he's amazing, they just brought him back a couple years ago for Good Connection, and he is in his legal trouble right now. I don't think he can leave the country, bro. I think he had to get it approved just to do cons because they let you travel for work. If you're being investigated by the government, you're normally not even allowed to leave your state. But he did get approved to still do cons because that is how he makes his money. But with the legal situation that our homie is in, I don't think he can leave the country. I'm pretty sure like that is out of the question. So why you gonna be mad? Like, don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at Austin St. John. We don't know if he did it or not. It's just one of those situations. It is what it is. I hate that saying, but I don't know what to say about this. You can't be mad at Power Rangers, though. Why wouldn't you watch it? Like, you're boycotting because Austin St. John is in legal trouble and can't leave the country? Like, I don't even understand. Let's take a deep breath and let's watch this first. I've said many times, I don't care who's in it. I don't care what the suit's like. I don't care who directs it, who the producers are. Is this going to be good? That's all I care about. If you give me a good product, I could care two craps less who is in the show. Like, I don't expect them to bring back every single person. Do you know how hard it is to get a bunch of OG cast members all on the same page to fly out to New Zealand for a month, all on the same schedule, and they have to cancel all of their things with their family, all of their con appearances, anything? It's gotta line up. They did their best, man, and they were able to give us basically all 5 colors of Rangers in a way, man. You get 2 black Rangers, you get a blue Ranger, you get the red Ranger, a yellow Ranger with Karen, and a pink with Kat. I think it's super cool. And then you get Trini Kwan's daughter added to the story, and she's a new character, but if they do that story right, it's going to be flippin' awesome, man. So yes, I'm all about it. I'm super excited to be a Power Rangers fan, and I think that instead of getting so upset, we need to chill out. Now, the next thing I saw people losing their mind over was the suits. Now, are these my favorite suits? Nah, but I don't really care what they look like. I think they look cool enough. I still like the helmets. I like the weapons. I think that they have their own stylish design. And over time, I think we are going to grow on these. And no matter what they did, the fans were going to complain, because if they used the Q Ranger suits, the fans would complain that they only use 6. So why didn't use all of them, right? Because we can't use all of them. And would the scene footage work if they just used 6? It's very interesting. It was probably the easiest thing to do and made most sense to their story and how they wanted to push it if they went all original suits and action sequences. And I like the suits, man. I know people are going to fight about it back and forth. Kind of reminds me of like that 2017 movie suit where some people absolutely loved it, some people hated it. But I don't really care about the suit as long as the show is good. To tell you the truth, I like the suits. They are not my favorite I've ever seen, but I'm not making a big deal about it because they're cool enough to be Power Rangers, man. There's no reason why that these guys can't be Power Rangers. They definitely look like Power Rangers. They got badass weapons. Zato got a cape. They got their cool helmets. They're Power Rangers. You might not like the design 100%, but I'm telling you, they are still Power Rangers, and it's going to be awesome. As long as the show is good, I don't really care. If those are the suits and this show shuts it down and is one of the best seasons, who really gives a crap about the suits? You know what? You know who had really cool suits? Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Those are probably the coolest suits, you could argue. Like, one of my favorite suit designs of all time for Power Rangers but one of my all-time least favorite seasons of Power Rangers. It does not matter about the suit, on what it looks like. As long as it looks good enough to pass as a Power Ranger, we will fall in love with the characters and the story if it's good. If the show's good enough, you will get used to it. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the fans calling for Simon Bennett's job. Like, what in the hell is wrong with you guys? Now, Byron Weaver sent me this over. I'm not going to say their name, but this fan was ripping him a new one. Said Simon Bennett is turning Cosmic Fury into another Super Megaforce disaster by giving the fans garbage suits instead of Q Ranger suits. Oh my God. Hashtag fire Simon Bennett. It doesn't matter about the suits as long as the show is good. And how do you think it's going to turn into a Megaforce disaster? I like the suits of Megaforce, but the show, it wasn't the best. But you know what? After going back and watching that season, there were some bright spots to it. But yo, how are you even going to compare this to that? There's so many variables and pieces that are different than Megaforce to this. The suits are all original, meaning they have full control over the action sequences and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Give them more control. It's going to be one big, giant, awesome story for 10 episodes. Just watch it, man. I know there was a lot of fans complaining before The Mandalorian came out from Star Wars. Oh, this is just going to be another Star Wars TV show. It's going to ruin everything. No, people love that show, and people can like this, man. If you're going to hate on stuff, at least wait till it comes out, because these suits are not that bad. And the way that Power Rangers has been going the last year or two, it's going in the right direction. And they even said yesterday in the live stream that the Cosmic Fury is going to be something different than you've seen with Power Rangers before. And it's just common sense because it's a Netflix worldwide exclusive, no international spoilers, 10 episodes, one big giant story, and there's going to be more on the line. There's going to be more stakes. There's going to be a lot happening. And there already was in Dino Fury, but this is going to be insane. And I'm really excited about it. And this is not to attack fans. I love you guys. You are the reason why I'm even here. And I know that. Without you guys, we would have no fan club. There'd be no channel. But I do want to be the voice of reason because I think it's okay to criticize. I think it's okay to not like suits. That's totally fine. Like I said, they're not my favorite design that I've ever seen. I told you, I like the Ninja Steel suits, then I like these suits. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to shit on the brand because I'm going to wait until I see the show. Is the show good? That's the big thing about it. There's been a lot of seasons with some pretty cool suits, and the show wasn't that good, so it's okay. I like that they're having more control over everything, and the Q Ranger suits weren't going to work with this season. I think it's still really cool that they are giving us Zord footage from Q Ranger, and that makes a lot of sense because I heard that the Zord shots are probably the most expensive to shoot and create. But for real, guys, be positive. Let's support this brand and quit nitpicking every second we get. It is totally okay to give constructive criticism, but it seems like some of these fans out there, you can't make them happy no matter what you do. I have gone on record in the past and said that some of the live streams they had were mediocre or just not that good in my opinion, but this live stream was absolutely brilliant. It was awesome. Even small things like when we got to see the debut of the blue Dino Fury Lightning Collection figure and they passed it over to Kai Moya to unbox it and display it and talk about it. I thought that was really cool. They're doing a lot of amazing things for the brand, and I wanted to make an appreciation post and say thank you to everybody over at Hasbro. The Power Ranger team in America and the Ranger Squad in New Zealand and all over the world. If I'm forgetting or missing anybody, the actors, the crew, thank you guys for everything, man. And the fans, you guys are the real MVPs. You guys already know how I feel about you. There would be no fan club without the fans out there. You're the reason why we do this. I absolutely love you guys. And I want to thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this show. We'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to our Gold Ranger members, Anime King Nick, Chaos Draco, the Arctic Operator, Thomas Franco, and Austin White. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans, join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger Power-Up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.